Hey there, folks, and welcome to another episode of The Ultimate Outsider. This trip was to Paris Mountain State Park. I put the numbers up there for you so you can see where I'm at as far as that passport. I'm trying to keep track of when exactly it pays for itself. So I'm going to get right on into it, tell you guys about the park, and you guys can see what we did. We went on a nature trail walk, so you'll see a little bit of that. I'm going to go ahead and give you some information real quick. Paris Mountain State Park's roots date as far back as the Great Depression, when it was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps, CCC for short. This heritage can still be seen in the preserved stone and timber outside the renovated bathhouses, now known as the Park Center. Inside the center features a historical exhibit and classrooms to teach young and old about the park's ecology. Paris Mountain is located in the rapidly developing city of Greenville, South Carolina, and although the park was once a rural retreat, bikers, hikers, and those visiting Camp Buckhorn now keep the park bustling year-round. When it comes to camping in state parks, the Paris Mountain State Park camping facility, they're top-notch and include paved camping sites, 13 of which offer tent pads, and 5 trail-side campsites around the North Lake Trail Loop. Whether you're coming from out of state or just looking to escape from Greenville, South Carolina for a few days, make your Paris Mountain State Park camping reservation and prepare for a weekend of great outdoor recreation. Going to give you guys just a little bit of info by the numbers. That's how they put it on their site. It is one of the 16 South Carolina state parks that was originally built by the CCC. It has 15 miles of hiking and biking trails. Now, get into that. When you enter the park, there's going to be a couple of parking places you can go to right off the bat. One of them's by a big kids playground, and that is where we spent most of our time. Now, after we had already packed up and left, me wanting to get more of the park for the video, I went up further up the road, and there is a whole other side of the park where you can take your kids, do a little bit of not really rough hiking, but there's streams that run down the mountain right there, and I saw tons of kids just playing all right there, and I really wish that we would have went as a family up there. So when you go, try and start from the top, and you can drive back down and hit the lake after you've been up to the top for a little bit. But I'd highly recommend that. There are 4 park lakes. There's Lake Placid, Mountain Lake, Buckhorn Lake, and Reservoir Number 3, also known as North Lake. There's 1 swimming area and is open during summer months. There's 1 park center that explains the role of Paris Mountain in providing Greenville with water years ago. It's still one of the main places that provides Greenville with water. It has 39 paved campsites, 13 of which offer tent pads, 5 trailside camping sites, 6 picnic shelters, and they are huge, perfect for any gathering, and they are very well built, especially the ones up top if you want to get away from the weekend crowd. I'd say there weren't a whole lot of people up there because most people stay in that lower area. That'd be perfect for any family reunion. And it's on 1,540 acres of parkland near downtown Greenville for you to explore. They also have kayak rentals, and while you cannot bring your own kayak, I'm going to repeat that, you cannot bring your own kayak because I mistakenly brought my kayak up there and thought that I was going to be able to put it in. They don't allow private boats in their lake, and they're saying it's because it's such a small lake. Now you can rent theirs during the summertime for $5 at 30 minutes. So if you wanted to do that, it's going to be $5 extra for you, and it's first come, first serve. This is a much busier state park just because of where it's located. Greenville has grown tremendously over the years, and it's going to continue to grow. And this is one of the few places where our folks can get out of the city and enjoy the nature that's here. I mean, it's beautiful. All of our kids thoroughly enjoyed this nature hike. The park ranger did an amazing job in teaching everybody. And if you're able to go on one of those weekends where they're having this walk around, it's a 1.5 mile hike all the way around Lake Placid. Gives you a ton of info. It's not very rough. Just about anybody can do it. On this walk down that you just saw, where we went down those rocks, there's a walk around if you're not feeling quite up to that. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit from this video. Maybe you'll come and visit one of these state parks because I've shown you this. Thanks for coming on this journey with me, and I can't wait to visit the rest of South Carolina's beautiful state parks. Enjoy the rest of the video. Have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.